to discuss the source of energy. First of all, what is energy? Energy is the capability to do work. So where from we get the energy, that's called the source of energy. For example, sun, which gives us solar energy, water, which gives us hydro energy, and air, which gives us wind energy. So these all are the sources of energy. And another last, that is ocean, that gives us ocean. It is also a source of energy. So these are the sources where from we get the energy. So what are the topics which have to discuss in this chapter? That is source of energy, types, its types, conventional and non-conventional source of energy. So all about to discuss is the energy. So let's begin with the source. What is the source? Source means, particularly source of energy is anything that provides us energy, where from we get energy. जहाँ से हम energy हासिल करते हैं उसको source कहते हैं. For example, solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, biofuel, geothermal energy. Solar energy इसका source sun है. Wind energy का source that is air. Hydro water is the source, and for biofuels that is biomass. And geothermal energy, that is earth. So these are the sources where from we get these respective energies. So sun is the source and we get solar energy. Wind is the source and get wind energy. Likewise water, earth, and biomass, these all are the source where from we get respective energies. Moving forward, what are the types of resources? There are two types, that is renewable source and non-renewable. So what is renewable source? Renewable source which is limitless, which have no limit, that cannot be exhausted. We can use it again and again, like sun, water, soil. These are the energies which we can, if we get it in continuous ways, these can't get exhausted. ये ख़त्म नहीं होते हैं. So they are called a renewable source. Sunlight कितनी भी आप इस्तेमाल करो तो ख़त्म नहीं होती है. So हम इसे renewable source कहेंगे. And another one, that is non-renewable source. Non-renewable source में क्या होता है? These are exhausted by the overuse. If we can't get them judicially use, अगर हम उनको कंट्रोल में यूज़ नहीं करेंगे तो ये ख़त्म हो जाएंगे. So we may say that these are limited. They can be exhausted. इनकी एक हद होती है और ये ख़त्म हो सकते हैं. Like coal, petroleum. So we may say that renewable sources that are limitless, like these sources: vegetation, animals, soil, minerals. And renewable source of energy, they can be reused and do not exhaust, like air, water, wind. And non-renewable sources, they get exhausted over a long period of time with their judicious use is not carried out. अगर उनको judicious use, कंट्रोल में यूज़ नहीं किया गया तो ये ख़त्म हो सकते हैं. Like nuclear fuels, fossil fuels, coals, petroleum. तो इनको अगर ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो ये ख़त्म हो जाएगा. So they are termed as non-renewable. Now what is the fuel? एनीथिंग दैट प्रोवाइड्स अस एनर्जी इज़ कॉल्ड फ्यूल। जो भी हमें एनर्जी देगा उसको फ्यूल कहेंगे। तो फ्यूल सॉलिड्स भी होते हैं, लिक्विड्स भी होते हैं एंड गैसेस भी। तो एनर्जी आती है बाय बर्निंग दीज फ्यूल्स। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल गैस की बात, एलपीजी की बात करें तो दीज आर गैसेस फ्यूल्स। कोल की बात करें तो दैट इज़ सॉलिड फ्यूल। एंड ऑयल की बात करें तो दैट इज़ लिक्विड फ्यूल। We have already studied solid, liquids and gases. So same way here, solid fuels are solid in state, liquid in liquid state, and gas are in gaseous states. Wood is also a solid fuel. Like petroleum, it is a liquid fuel. Solid fuels. That's coal. We have already discussed it. Coal is a solid fuel because it is in solid state. So you may get much more examples. Liquid fuels, that's kerosene, petroleum, diesel, these are liquid fuels. And gas fuel, that is LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, which you use in your kitchens. Butane is another example of gaseous fuel. So what is the characteristics of an ideal fuel? एक अच्छा फ्यूल, आइडियल फ्यूल किसको कहेंगे? चाहे वो सॉलिड हो, लिक्विड हो या गैस हो. इट शुड बी चीप, ये सस्ता होना चाहिए. इट शुड इजीली स्टोर इजीली होना चाहिए. इट हैव हाई कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू, कम जलाने से वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा एनर्जी मिलनी चाहिए. इट शुड हैव प्रॉपर इग्निशन टेम्परेचर, तो ना तो इसका कम टेम्परेचर होना चाहिए, कम टेम्परेचर पर जलना चाहिए, ना तो ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर की ज़रूरत पड़े ताकि वो जले. इट शुड नॉट लीव एनी रेजिड्यू. तो इसमें ये जो एशेस रहते हैं लास्ट पर, जिससे हमारा एनवायरनमेंट पोल्यूट होगा, तो वैसा नहीं होना चाहिए. दैट वी कैन कॉल एन आइडियल फ्यूल. तो एन आइडियल फ्यूल चीप, सस्ता होना चाहिए, इजीली हम इसको स्टोर कर सकते हैं, हाई कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू हो, प्रॉपर इग्निशन टेम्परेचर हो, और पीछे ये कोई एशेस नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए. जैसे कि हम एलपीजी देखते हैं तो लास्ट पर कुछ नहीं रहता है. हालांकि वुड जब हम जलाते हैं तो वहाँ पर उसको, उसके पीछे वो एशेस रहते हैं, कोल रहता है. सो दैट इज़ नॉट एन आइडियल फ्यूल. सो as per examination point of view, you have to remember these 5 points: cheap, easily store, high calorific value, proper ignition temperature, and do not leave any residue. So calorific value, we mean that a small amount of fuel can give you high energy. And ignition temperature, we mean that at proper temperature it should burn. So the important question here comes: what are the characteristics of ideal fuel? So you should write these 5 points and remember them. So now there is a question: classify the following as renewable and non-renewable resources of energy. Renewable, you know, which are limitless, जिनकी कोई हद नहीं होती है. नॉन रिन्यूएबल हो गया कि जिनको अगर हम ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो वो ख़त्म हो जाएंगे. लाइक डीजल ऑयल, व्हाट इज़ इट? इट इज़ Non-renewable. Flowing water, what is it? It is renewable, which we call the hydel energy. It is renewable. Geothermal, it is renewable also. And nuclear energy, it is non-renewable, and coal comes in the category of non-renewable energy. When we overuse it, they get exhausted.